you may feel is morally repugnant. We say in that situation what the government says, in this situation, well, yes, we celebrate all these things. We believe that you should keep them in your religious institutions. Unfortunately, you see that religion isn't about keeping it within your religious institutions. As long as there's no harm to society, a lot of these religions go on about, how we need to spread our religion, how a religion needs to permeate our way we live, the way we live our lives outside these religious institutions. They don't seem to believe that. They've never dealt with the idea of freedom of religion, freedom of choice, and the government's hypocrisy by stepping in and saying, in this situation, I need you to, religion at its own time. This integral part of me, for a lot of people, this kind of moral conviction, this is not a matter of a simple issue of, a mere small part of doctrine. We say that this is an integral part of them, integral thing that gives them meaning because they believe in the sanctity of their own life. In this situation, what they're saying is that we've scrapped this idea about the sanctity of life because, you have to make a decision that a baby a fetus is not considered alive, and we say that in that situation, that is what we find wrong, and as we believe is unfeasible. You cannot expect it, and in fact, it's going to cause more harm, as Amanda already brought up, that you're not going to have doctors who want to do this kind of job, who do a bad job as a result. Secondly, it's not fair to the patient. This is all minor point. We said, basically, patients are more comfortable with certain doctors. And if the doctor refuses to carry out abortion, a woman who wants abortion therefore can't go to that doctor and it will disadvantage the patient. Why, on that logic, it doesn't seem to make much sense. Why on earth would a patient go, if they want an abortion, to go to a doctor that no one give them abortion? It doesn't make sense, does it? No. And second, comfort was never an issue in choosing a doctor. The medical profession was never about, I feel most comfortable with this doctor. So does that mean if the doctor is on holiday and this person rushes in with emergency, we're going to call doctors back from holiday. We're going to say, your rates are too high, you've become a specialist, therefore your rates are too high. But Madam Lim, who can't actually afford your rates, but because she's more comfortable with you, we're going to lower your rates even though you're a specialist. That doesn't make sense. The issue at hand with healthcare is not, I feel comfortable with my doctor. Which doctor can serve me best? And that's where we believe the patients aren't about that. The patients are about, who can serve me best, and we believe in this situation they will. Now, what I'm bringing up today is basically this idea about the controversy of the issue. Obviously, these kinds of things about abortion are grey issues. Society is very divided about it, which is why we allow it, but we don't make a moral stand with it, which is why the state does not fund abortion. It allows it in order for the people who want it to be able to make that decision, but we do not force a decision down someone's throat. Now, in that paradigm, they are forcing a situation down someone's throat. But essentially, what kind of message is the state sending out? The state is sending out the message that there is a clear right and a clear wrong, and we don't really care about whether there's some controversy, and we believe that in that situation, what ends up with, we're going to end up polarizing society. We're going to end up saying, with the state saying, I don't care about polarizations, I don't care about your religion, I don't care about your personal beliefs, and in this situation, we're just going to end up polarizing, alienating people. We'll have people, good doctors who will otherwise not end up going to the profession. We end up with situations in which religious groups feel discriminated against. We're going to end up with extremism where people feel alienated and polarized from society, and that's something we don't believe in, especially since we finally believe that being a doctor is about saving lives, and this is where we stand today. Thank you.
Because